this is Tina from Shabbydabbydoodah. Welcome back to my channel. So I have been continuing working on my paper bag, autumn paper bag folio that we have been making using the Autumn Blush junk journal kit. So, yep, I just thought we would come along and kind of continue in the same vein, kind of working, yeah, just working with the kit. So I'm pretty sure that I don't think I had done this part with you guys, and I don't think I had done this part with you guys. Yeah, I don't think I'd done that. So we just want to kind of continue on. So really, I've got kind of the latter, you know, section, or the, you know, the latter half left to do. Also need to obviously kind of cover this, and then obviously we've got to do the cover, and then just, you know, stuff the journal and, yeah, fill some pockets and things like that. So, yeah, we're just going to kind of continue on really in the same vein that we have been doing so far. So I've coffee dyed some of the pieces here so that we can, you know, use some of those. And, you know, just going to kind of build up really, and just, you know, hopefully creating some interest and things like that sort of, you know, here in the journal. So, for instance, here we might have... we could just have this going over from this side. So if I just fold that over just here like that, and then obviously what we could do is then have that as a little foldy flip like that. And then, yeah, it would need to fold around. So we could either have it like this, oops, where we then unfold it and you then see the gorgeous image, or obviously we could fold it the other way around, but actually I quite like it like that, I think. So I'm just going to glue it down here on this side. So let's just grab my wet glue, I think. Oh, so I hope everyone's having a good day, doing some nice projects, doing some crafting. Let everyone know below what you're working on, because you know, I talk about this all the time, but honestly, us sharing kind of the projects that we're working on, it's so inspirational and you know, helpful for everyone to kind of, you know, get some ideas. If you're especially lacking any kind of inspiration or anything, then it's just, yeah, really, really helpful to kind of hear some other suggestions. So there we go. Okay, press that down. So then on here, I'm going to just put, I think maybe like a little belly band or something on this side. So I want to use something that's a bit thicker. I don't want to use the really flimsy page. I'd, you know, want to use a bit thicker page. So maybe this, for example. So I could cut this down here. So let's just take this edge along here, I think. Honestly, there's such pretty papers. Really loving using this kit. Now, I think probably take it down. So I'm going to do it like that, I think. Yeah, I'm going to do it like that. So let's just take it down there. It doesn't matter if it's not quite the, you know, the full height. It just matters, obviously, if it's too long. It doesn't matter if it's a little bit on the shorter side. You know, that's preferable than having it too long. So look at that gorgeous paper. Now, of course, I want to hoard that. I mean, hello, what's wrong with me? No idea why I would want to be hoarding such a little scrap of paper, but I have hoarded it. I mean, you know, I didn't just say about it. I have now hoarded it. I mean, what's wrong with me? So just going to trim this edge off here. Oh, I don't think I've done this very well at all. It's looking very... Let me just lean my head over. All right, maybe that's okay after all. I don't know why, but for some reason that was looking really skew-iff to me. And yeah, actually, now I've kind of put it down, it actually looks okay. Oh, who knows? Right, so yeah, we can have that on there, I think. Unless we want to have it on this side. Let's just see how that would look. Oh, that might be better. Okay, so perhaps we'll have it on this side. So actually I'm going to just ink this. I haven't coffee dyed this one, so yeah, let's just ink around the edges of this, just so it's still got, you know, a grungy kind of feel. Okay. I have to be truthful and say, you know, I've not been coffee dyeing it all now because I wasn't too happy with the difference in the colours, because I have used some photo quality paper and some you know, well, just thick, kind of almost like presentation paper. The coloration is different when you're dyeing with the coffee dye on each of those different papers. So of course then to me it doesn't feel really very, you know, well coordinated, because they're kind of different sort of colours. So I haven't been coffee dyeing it all now. I kind of thought, oh, actually, you know, I'm not so happy with the mix of the colours. So yeah, right, we've got that like that. Now, just wondering whether, I mean, this is such a gorgeous image, isn't it? Let's just try this. Again, I'm going with the torn thing. I don't know whether I will stick with the torn thing or whether I will then be less lazy and will cut it down. But let's just try it out like this. I don't know why I'm thinking go with the torn edges, to be honest, but yeah, just obviously being lazy. I think it's because it's this autumny kind of theme. It feels like maybe it could get away with being a bit more raggedy. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I do actually think that looks really pretty. Now, I am just wondering actually whether I would be better going for a pocket on here, because I have got these bits. So, I wonder whether I'd be better off having... In fact, we could even have a couple of pockets like that. Might be quite nice, mightn't it? Yeah. That only just really occurred to me, but I just suddenly thought, oh, actually, we might prefer to have like a couple of pockets there. Yeah. And then we could maybe just have this, yeah, on the other side of the page. So I think I'm going to do that. So again, let's just ink this around. I'm just using the walnut stain distress ink here. I can't tell you how much I'm loving the colours in this kit. It's so pretty. And it's so different. I mean, you know, although it is very autumnal still, you know, it's got a definite autumn feel. It's got a sort of wonderful, you know, what would be the word? Well, autumnal, but with the addition of the pinks and obviously that duck egg, which looks so pretty. Right, I'm just going to put that down there. And then let's go for this one. Okay. Yes, strangely enough, since I've been working on this, the weather's turned really autumnal. I mean, we're, you know, well, I say only just into September. I mean, I suppose, yeah, a bit into September. But, I mean, it's, yeah, it's definitely taken a turn for the kind of autumnal weather over here in the UK. So, yeah, it's not kind of feeling too warm, I have to say. You know, I'm already in my long sleeves, and I've put jeans on. I mean, oh, yeah. It seems early for me to have already kind of been putting long sleeves and kind of covering my legs up instead of just wearing dresses and skirts. But yeah, it does feel quite chilly, to be honest. So I hope it doesn't mean we're going to be in for a horrible cold winter, because you know, that's not going to be very good with everyone trying to obviously save on their electricity bills and their gas bills, is it? So yeah, I hope this is just a blip. But definitely it's feeling already pretty chilly, I've got to say. I went to the gym, you know, this morning and yesterday, and I just thought, oh, it's really nippy outside, you know, and was really dark. I mean, I'm not sure what time it's been getting light, maybe about 10 to 7 or something. Which is probably, you know, I'm guessing that's normal for this time of year. I mean, I'm sure they would have announced it on the news if there was some sort of weird freak activity going on. But yeah, it just seems very, you know, sudden to be already getting dark so quickly. I don't know why. Now, do we like it like that or like this? I think down the side. I mean, if you watch my channel, you know I'm a little bit addicted to lace. So yeah, let's just have plenty of lace on there. Yeah, so I don't know whether it is very early or whether it's just my imagination, but it felt like, oh, it's, you know, it's dark already. It seems soon this year, but yeah, I'm thinking it's obviously normal. It just, you know, seems like it's early. So on here, I've got obviously that little torn image that we just did. And I'm thinking we could just pop that there. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? Yeah, love that. So again, just going to then pop that lace on down the bottom. Okay. That's my son just going out. I'm filming this on the Saturday, so I don't generally film that often at weekends, but I have been doing a bit more lately because obviously I'm kind of trying to play catch up since the summer holidays. Obviously during the holidays, you know, you don't really get an awful lot of work done. So yeah, I've been doing a bit more at weekends really, just to try and kind of catch up really from the stuff that I missed obviously during the summer holidays. But yeah, so if you can hear kind of noise and things, it's just because obviously I'm filming at the weekend, and then obviously people are in the house and it's a bit more noisy than normal. Oh, I love how that looks. That's so pretty, isn't it? Okay, yeah. So that's really gorgeous. And yeah, that obviously just folds out like that. So just turning over, I will decorate that you know, this envelope as well, but I haven't decided yet what to do with that. So here I'm going to put another belly band. So let's again just come in and see what papers that we've got. So that's probably going to be too big on there. Should have printed some of these in shrunk down. I think I printed the ephemera shrunk down, but not the actual pages. So yeah, silly. I should have printed the pages as well. Right. Let's pick a pretty page to have here. Oh, we could just have... Oh, again, I'm going to have this same scenario because I've obviously coffee dyed this. I'm not sure whether this is the same paper or not. Let's pay a bit more attention when I'm printing because, like I say, it's definitely, you know, some of these papers obviously... they look different when they're coffee dyed to others. Right, I'm going to take this down here, hopefully missing that squirrel. So like that. Yeah, so we can then just have that down there, I think.
We'll have to see if there's a possibility to get one sock, because I've only got one.
There won't be a possibility to just get one, sweetie, but yeah. Do you have to have those ones with the sticky things on them or not?
Yeah, look, this one.
We're just going to be going soon to, it's called Air Arena. It's one of those, you know, trampoline-y places. So my daughter's obviously just trying to hunt down her socks from last time we went because, you know, you have to buy those socks with like the grippy soles. But I wasn't sure whether you have to have the grippy soles or not. But, well, we'll have to buy some other socks, won't we? So yeah, that's annoying. Well, go back and have another look in your room then. See if you can find it. I'm sure you must have it somewhere. Can't have gone far, can it? So yeah, perhaps I should coffee dye this because I think this might be the same paper. And what I've done also, I've watered down my coffee mixture so it's not so dark because I thought where it's going different colours, if I have it paler, it might just kind of help with that, you know, the different looks between the two papers. So yeah, it's really chilly actually, I have to be honest. I'm feeling really chilly, even though, you know, I've got long sleeves on. I mean, they're just lacy sleeves, but yeah. And my jeans, and I'm still feeling pretty cold. So, not good. Not good at all. Right, let's just pop this one down. Okay. Just glue that one down along here. So, I mean, you can probably see, I mean, I've not even done that, you know, it's not the full size of that page, but I mean, that doesn't really bother me, to be honest. It looks fine. So just glue that one down. And what happens is when you coffee dye, it can go a little bit curly. You can probably see this has got a bit of a gape, sort of gaping edge now. It's just where I've coffee dyed that. Again, you know, it doesn't really bother me, but yeah, I guess it's just something to be a little bit aware of, that can happen. So I'll come back to that and decorate that one in a minute. We'll just kind of, yeah, press that down. Then we've got that sheet of paper there. So again, you know, we might want to put something on there. Perhaps we could do like a little pocket or something. Maybe just something like that. That looks really pretty, doesn't it? Or actually, let's have the fox, I think. Oh, I don't know now. I like them both. Well, let's ink this up a bit. Oh, I keep forgetting how juicy this walnut stain is. Yeah. So the amount of times I've picked it up and then I've, you know, really smothered the piece in ink. So very annoying. Okay, right, let's pop that down there. And maybe a bit of lace kind of at the bottom. Or maybe there, actually. That looks rather cute, doesn't it? Yeah. I'm actually thinking we could... Oh, I was going to say we could have it as a fold-up, but look at the back of that. I don't know why I've got mess all over the back of it, but... Anyway, I've picked up mess from somewhere, so yeah, let's just have it glued here. And I quite like it being in the centre. I know that's, you know, a little bit unusual to kind of put it in the centre like that, but I think it looks quite nice, taking sort of pride of place on the centre, or in the centre. And then I'm just going to have that lace, and again, you know, that lace is quite long for there, so I could trim the lace down and make it kind of the same size, but I actually think that looks quite nice as a sort of big feature. So yeah, let's just pop that lace on. Okay. Oh, loving how this looks so far. Very, very pretty folio. Right, let's fold that over. So this one, obviously, I might want to cover this with some paper. Want to cover this with some paper, and obviously here. Now in here we've got a little pocket. Well, I say little, it's actually huge. So yeah, we can cover up all of that stuff now. So I'm just going to kind of fold this over and just rest my scissors there to keep it, you know, held open. So let's have a look here. Thinking, could we have some of this? Now, I do quite like that bunny, or not the bunny, sorry, the pink, but not the bunny because he's then upside down. So yeah, that's probably not the best. Let's have a look here. Got some of this. Unless we have it this way up. Maybe that way up is better actually. So just going to fold this down. Okay, let's just take that, and I'm just going to be really lazy and just tear this down. So yeah, I'll just tear that. Okay, and then squish it down here. Okay, just see whether this fits in here now. I didn't do it very straight, so yeah, I might have to take it down a fraction more, but oh my goodness, how beautiful does that look in there. Love, love, love how that looks. So just going to take that down a little bit. Okay. Now obviously you can see, I mean, I've torn it sort of with a jaggedy torn edge there, but you know, again, I don't really mind. It looks fine. Might have to take it down slightly more. Oh no, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. So might just take it down slightly more so it's slightly easier to slide in. Like that. Okay. Let's just cover this now. Okay. My phone is also flashing low battery, so I'm kind of thinking I probably won't get to finish all of this now in one hit. So I'll probably have to stop in a minute, charge my phone, and then come back to this a bit later on, hopefully later on today, if I get a chance, because that would be good. If not, it might be tomorrow, but yeah, I'd like it really if I get a chance to do it today. So, okay, squish that down. Oh, that's so gorgeous, isn't it? I just absolutely love how that colour looks. Really, really pretty. So then I just want to obviously do these, or this section here. Now I could probably do it in even one hit. I might do what we did on the other one, if you saw my previous video, where I peel this up a little bit so that I can put it underneath there. Just because I think it would probably benefit from being... It would probably benefit from being tucked under there a little bit. So yeah, I'm thinking here maybe. So let's just go in here. So I'd have to tear it roughly about there. Okay, so yeah, let's just take it to that line, and then here on this side again roughly to that line. Okay, so I'm going to again just try and tear this. So I'm probably going to make a bit of a hash of this, but let's just see. Okay, and then this one here. Oh, I have made a hash of that because I've not even done it where I've folded. I don't know what went on there, but yeah, clearly something went adrift. Oh, come on. Okay, right. So we have got that there. And then, yeah, just going to take it down here. So it's then going to hopefully fit that page. So let's just take that down. Right, okay. So, yeah. That's fine. I don't need it quite that long, so I'm just going to trim it about here. Okay, right, and then what I'm going to do is here, just like we did on the other one, on the other side, I'm going to actually peel this up slightly, like that, so that I can have this glued underneath, just because it will then, you know, look a little bit better. So let's just go around there. Okay. And obviously plenty of glue all on the sort of centre of there. Okay, like that. Right, let's just now glue all over here. Okay, right, looking good. So, pop this down here. So, that one. And then like that. So, yep. Trying to see where my glue spreader is. Can't see it for the moment, which is a bit annoying because actually that would probably come in really handy now. Oh, no idea. So, yeah, let's just glue it down like this. Now, obviously, I've made a bit of a shoddy job of cutting this to size. But again, I'm not too worried because, you know, we can cover these things up. So, you know, if it looks really shoddy, it doesn't really matter, to be fair. So, you know, we're just trying to get it all glued down, really. So, there we go. And then this one, obviously, again, just going to glue this back down along here. Okay. So, that's it. Glue that down. Okay, looking good. Right. Okay, super pretty. And then, do we want to have any of these on here? I'm not sure now what to have on here. Oh, that looks gorgeous, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm thinking kind of that lace going along there looks very, very lovely. Now, what do we want to have on here? Just have a look and see. So I've obviously got more patterned paper, so we could have some more patterned paper, or we might just want to have just like a fraction. So if I just cut this down here, because this might be quite nice because it then ties back in with this one, but I'm thinking maybe just do a bit more, you know, a torn sort of fragment like that. That's rather nice, isn't it? And then we might even be able to have a little pocket or something there. So let's have a look. That's quite nice. Oh, I'm not sure now. Also got one of the envelopes. Again, I'm not loving it because it's different colour, where this is different paper to this. So yeah, I find that a little bit, you know, not looking so good. I could have this glued here. It would be underneath there, like that. So it would just be like a fold up. And I suppose what we could do is have, I'm not sure. Might prefer to just have that envelope tucked in somewhere. Let's have a look. I wonder if we should have like a belly band here. Let's just see. I mean, it would only be slim, but yeah, I'm just thinking perhaps if we cut this out. Like that. So we'd have this paper here and then the belly band piece just like that. If I just take that down, just... Oops. So that would be there. I'm not sure whether that's just a bit strange now. Let me just have a look at some more lace. Honestly, I mean, just if in doubt, add some lace. It's just going to fix everything. Ooh, that's quite nice. See, it does fix everything, doesn't it? It, you know, I mean, I know I was joking at first, but it honestly does fix everything. That is the thing with lace. It's one of those just, you know, fix everything kind of things. Yeah, I mean, I definitely love that lace down there. So I'm going to just hot glue this down because, yeah, oops, absolutely love it. Did add a bit of hot glue there, which is a bit of a shame, but I've just kind of mopped it up a bit. Okay, yeah, just get rid of that there. Press that down. Love how that looks. So pretty. Right, now, do we think this? Or do we want to make something to kind of put there, more like a shaped piece or something? I mean, the thing is, we haven't got that much room to play with there. You know, it's not the widest pocket here to put something on, is it? So, oh, do you know, I'm now thinking, now backtracking completely, because I'm thinking actually what we could do is have like a sort of pair of kind of opening flaps, you know, with the policy closure again, you know, like we did on the first page, because I really loved how that looked. So let's have a look. Again, I'm wanting to hoard this section of the paper. I mean, what is wrong with me? It just looks so pretty. I don't want to kind of cut into it. So yeah, let's see if we have this instead. Yeah, let me just cut this down. So I'm kind of thinking, if we cut this down here, like that. Okay. And then, yeah, what we could do, oh, that's already got a flap. That was handy, wasn't it? And that comes up there. I'll just put a little foldy flap here. So, oh, that was just worked out so well. I had forgotten that I'd even folded another flap on there. But yeah, what we could do then is, let's just take this down. So I want to do it sort of narrower now. So yeah, I want to come over probably about there. So let's just snip that down. Oh my goodness, my cutting skills are not going well today. I have had breakfast, so I can't blame, you know, no breakfast for my shoddy cutting today. It's just one of those days, I think. Right. So yeah, I'm thinking kind of then, and then this would open like that, which would be rather lovely, wouldn't it? So yeah, I've not made a good job here. I'm just going to cut that down. So I mean, it doesn't really matter too much if, you know, if they don't kind of quite match up. So I'm going to just cut this down because obviously at the moment it's a little bit on the wide side. So let's just check. I want to cut it that side or this side. That side or this side? Yeah, I'm going to cut in this side. So let's just put those together and then just snip them down about like that. Oh, I hope I haven't done these too narrow now that they're going to just look rubbish. Got this horrible feeling. Oh, it's not too bad. Yeah, not too bad. Okay, right. So I want to now ink the, not ink, coffee dye the underneath of these, because obviously that's what you're going to be, you know, opening to. So I'll just move this out the way slightly. Okay, I've got my coffee mixture. Like that, okay. And then this one. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly dry these off with my heat tool. Okay, and then I'm just going to pull in the circles for the policy closure itself. So just while that's drying, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, okay. Okey-dokey. And again, I mean, I probably should not be lazy, and I should probably actually iron these now because they're a little bit curly, but never mind. It will all be fine once it's all kind of, you know, assembled and things. All of these kinks and what have you, they will just flatten down and, you know, it will all be fine. So yeah, this will be on here like this. Oops. On here like this. Like that. So one there, and then the policy closure will be one there and one there. And then underneath, we can obviously have like a bit of a feature going on with some sort of pocket or something underneath. So yeah, I quite like how that's all come together. Now I've just got some white lace just kind of laying around there, and I just thought, oh, I wonder how that would look. Just as a bit of a contrast, really. So yeah, let's just take that down. I know I haven't really got any white anywhere else, but yeah, I was going to use this and I thought, oh, that's a bit boring, isn't it? Let's kind of liven it up and have a little bit of white on there instead. So let's glue the lace down. Okay, like that. So that little bit there. Okay, right, let's do our policy closures. So might as well try and do all 4 together, just to save a little bit of time. Let's get my pokey tool. Okay, then if I've gone through at a really weird angle, you know, not in the centre at all, then I've done it through all 4 of them. So yeah, this is where I wish that I'd done them 2 at a time and not much them all up. Okay, that one. And again, just going to use those lovely brads that I used in the last one. So, well, if I've got more of them. Yeah. So, oh gosh, no, not that one. So I've got a lovely blue one there. And, come on. Oh, come on. Where is another one? Okay. Okay, I've had these brads for such a long time, honestly. I mean, these must have been one of my first purchases, even when I was card making, I think. So yeah, I've really had them for a long time. So this is fantastic to actually use some. And they just brilliantly, you know, they go so brilliantly on this journal, don't they? So, okay, right. Let me squish that. Oops. Need to turn that circle round a bit. Like that. Okay, that one. And the other one. Okay. Like that. Okay, right. So we are going to put this one down here. Now, I will probably use my hot glue now to attach this because, of course, it's, you know, it's gluing onto that lace. So, oops, just going to glue this down here. So, you go one. On there, and then this one here. Oh, I don't know what's going on with my cutting on this piece, but yeah, it's not good at all. Oh, that's not good, is it? It's now not really lining up at all. Plus, that seems way wider than the other piece. Some reason. Oh well. Right. Oh, I've mucked this one up, haven't I? Okay. Right. Let's just take that down there a bit. Okay. So that's going to go like that. So this one obviously not gluing on the lace, so I'm just going to wet glue this one down. Okay, and that's going to go there. So they sort of line up. I mean, they're not perfect, but they'll do. You know, because again, like once everything else is covered and decorated and everything, you know, no one's really going to be kind of looking and thinking, oh gosh, you know, that doesn't line up perfectly. It, you know, it will look good enough. So that's kind of all we're trying to really achieve, is it looking good enough. So now, do I want these quite close? Or quite far? I think probably quite close actually, so yeah. Okay, right, so that one. Just put that one down there. And then this one here. And I will use that same embroidery thread that we used on the other one. So that sort of rainbowy embroidery thread, because it just is really pretty and sort of goes really nicely with this folio. So that is that. Sorry, my camera's still flashing low battery, so I was just kind of distracted there by the thing coming up. Right, okay, so underneath here, I'm just going to touch that up with a little dab of hot glue because it's gluing onto that lace. So yeah, just to kind of like give it a helping hand really. So they're going to open like that. And then in here, we can either put like a sheet for some journaling, or I'm thinking we could just have like a little pocket. So again, let me just see whether I've got any suitable pieces that I could use as a little journaling card. Oh, these are massive now on here. Ah, right. Oh, just thought though, I wonder, let me just cut this down. Just suddenly thought, well, I wonder whether we could have this like a little opening booklet. Oh, trying to beat the camera, but yeah, whether I will actually make it, I'm not sure. But I'm just aware that it's going to, you know, run out quite soon, so. Okay. So we could have this like that, or wondering whether we could even, oh no, it's too narrow. That looks rubbish. Okay, so we're not going to do that. Let's have a look. We could have one of these. So again, I'm just going to check this out. This might be too wide. So one was too narrow, one was too wide. We're a bit like the Goldilocks and the Three Bears with their seeking the bowls of porridge, aren't we? And the chairs and the... the beds, you know, where like one's too hard, one's too soft. You know, the porridge, one's too hot, one's too cold. We're at that stage. Oh, that's too wide. I mean, seriously, this is now the Goldilocks, isn't it? The Goldilocks scenario. So, yeah. Right. Well, I might have to just continue with this because I think my camera's literally about to run out. So I will have to continue with this, I'm afraid, in slow time. And then, yeah, we'll probably come back because obviously I have now got to decorate the cover and things of this yet. So, you know, we've still got a few things left to do. And obviously we need to stuff this. But yeah, I hope that you like how it's coming along. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget, obviously, if you wanted to get the autumn blush kit, it's actually available now in my Etsy shop. So thank you so much then. Bye.